guys, it's Deanna. I'm coming back with another video. So if you're new to my page, I basically just connect with spirit that has passed on. And welcome back if you already are in tune with my channel, a fellow subscriber. I know I got people over in Africa and stuff watching me, so shout out to my people. So I wanted to come off today with a part 2. Now, I really contemplated with myself if I should do this because it did, I did notice that Spirit brought it to my attention that this could mess up a few things, in a sense. But I don't feel like I have a choice, even though the choice is presented to itself. Now, let me further elaborate. People say to go to, report this information and stuff. But honestly, what do you say without sounding like you need to be in a nut house? Like, honestly, listen to this. I know certain information about a boy, and I know certain information about what happened to him. Okay, how do you know this? You know what I mean? It's just a lot of questions and concerns that arise with that, and I don't feel like I could deal with that type of pressure. So here I am with another video on a part 2. I did receive a lot of new information on Lucas Hernandez. He's only 5 years old. If you're not familiar with his case, he went missing about 10 days ago, and that's crazy. His body still hasn't been found. People have been searching for him for days, and he still hasn't been found. I saw right under nose. I saw it was weird just now. I saw under nose, and I actually saw a vision of a nose. Wherever he is, he's right under people's nose. And I said that in my last video. You should go watch that if you want to get any other details, but this is just going to be basically things I heard afterwards. I saw the word choked her just now. Some words from spirit should be reversed. I should tell you guys that. So her choked. Also some things with spirit that should be reversed, just numbers and things like that. I just thought I should let y'all know just in case y'all are new to my channel. I'm sorry if my vibe's a little off today. I'm just really tired. I'm moving currently. I move tomorrow, actually. And I don't know why. I just feel like a lot of energy is taken out of me right now. And I don't understand why. I just feel so tired. For the past 2 days, I've been feeling like blah. But anyway, I'm already 2-3 minutes in. So I might as well just get on with the things that I saw. Now, the first thing that I saw was Milwaukee. And I don't know what, I keep doing this to my neck, but I know what it's from. Because I saw the word choked her and her choked. And when I fiddle with certain body parts like this, it's usually an indication on to what happened. And I'm serious, literally. So, I don't know what Milwaukee has to do with it, but I saw the words location park. That's weird. Maybe he visited family members there. I don't know, but I saw the words Milwaukee. And then afterwards, that's when it took a turn, not for the worse, but I was pretty surprised at the things that I heard because you wouldn't expect a mother to do this to her child, a stepmother. Come on, you have a child of your own. Y'all are basically a family. That's your child, basically. I just don't understand how people can seem so cruel. And I know you guys want me to get into the video, and I will. But I just wanted to say a few things first. And it actually reminds me of my cousin's Onyx case because his parents, not a lot of people know this, and it wasn't broadcasted all over the news. You can't really find it if you search it at that. But my cousin, and his name is Onyx, he was only, 7 years old, 8 years old, one of them. His parents beat him to death, raped him, kicked him in hot water and things like that. He was really abused. And as I was doing this case, it really reminded me of it. I saw the word beat her again. And I really don't want to turn into the whole sexual abuse thing. Because I did see some things that was red flags. But I might as well just tell you everything that I saw. I feel like I wasted enough time. So the first thing that I want to bring to you guys' attention is what I heard first. And the first thing I saw the words naked just now. That's weird. But the first thing that I heard was put your head down. And it sounded like a woman. And as I heard that, it felt like the size of my neck was restricted again. And I also feel like that has a connection with, because I keep seeing every time I get a vision in certain circumstances, I see this bathtub, and I keep seeing beat her, well, her beat, but I always see a bathtub, and I feel like that has a connection with it in some way, like with the water, because I did see some things like with not being able to breathe, and like basically torture methods, basically. I wouldn't say torture methods, but it's like abuse. That's when I saw the words drowning, and then that's when I saw that belt again, like it was in the air and it was going like this. And then that's when I heard I got in trouble. And then that's when I saw the words driving her. Reverse it and it's her driving. So I did mention that in my last video where I saw, I really don't want to say this. I know Spirit keeps showing it to me, but I don't want to say that about that little boy. Like, I really don't want to. I don't want to believe that that's the Spirit telling me that information. I really don't want to. But I did say in my last video that um that I felt that I saw her driving somewhere and he was in the back seat. Um, then that's when I saw the number 26, and the only way I could reverse it or flip it around was the numbers that I got, which was 62 and 29. But I honestly saw I-26 and I felt like it was a road. It was either I or L, but it was really blurry and it looked like a road sign. But I remember seeing 26. And I saw the words, well, I actually heard the words guilty. And this is where it takes a turn for the worse. Because no lie, you guys, I heard a woman say, wrap him up. We need a stroller. Wrap him up. Wait, let me say it again. Wrap him up. We need a stroller. Just in case, if you guys are wondering, how the heck did they get the body out of the house? I believe that that is how. Wrap him up. We need a stroller. With what? A trash bag? A cloth? Like what? And then when I heard that, I actually saw one of those bigger size strollers. It wasn't one of those little ones. It was a bigger one. And I actually saw the back door open, and there was a beige fence in the backyard. And then um actually I wrote this down too. As I wrote, I saw a bigger stroller in the back door. As I wrote the word open, like back door open, that's when I actually physically heard, now close the door. Who was she talking to? This is what I meant by that second person. Like, who is she talking to? You know what I mean? Like, and then that's when I saw a stain on the back of, like, I also said it in my last video that I felt like he was hurt down there, whatever it is. But I saw the word traumatized her again, her traumatized. And that's also in these notes here. But I saw, like, it looked like a boo-boo stain almost, but it was on the back of his underwear. And it was distinctively him showing me the back of his underwear, and it was like it had like the blue line, and his underwear was white, and it had like little figures on it. I distinctively remember this, and it had like a stain on the back of his underwear. Um, and then after I saw that, I heard, "Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up." I'm gonna just let y'all fill in the pieces yourself. Um, then that's when I heard that was the punishment. And then that's when I heard that word that I don't want to say from spirit that I keep getting. And I just saw the word committed crime. Reverse it, crime committed. It's crazy how I said that was the punishment. And then the word that I don't want to say, and then committed crime. That's so strange. And then after I heard that whole pull your pants up scenario, That's when spirit took me to a vision, and that's why I mentioned the bathtub earlier, because I feel like this has a connection. I saw a toilet plunger, and it was directly placed in front of the tub. And I don't know, I saw the words back door and the word strangled, but I don't know what connection this has with him. I don't want to think what I think I'm thinking, because why go from why go from the stain to pull your pants up to actually hearing her say it was a woman, like a woman voice, and I heard her say pull your pants up, and then that's when I hear a male voice say that was the punishment, and then a word I don't want to say, and then to see a plunger. I hope she didn't do what I'm thinking she did. Um, no, I don't want to say it. It just I keep seeing the word over and over, the same thing. I don't want to say. I don't want to say it, even though spirit is like pointing all to that direction. I don't want to say it, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what I don't want to say. Just because he's 5 and he's a little boy, but I wonder why he keeps showing me that bathtub. I just saw the word drowning. That's so weird. How I say I wonder why and then I see drowning. Um, and then after I wrote that about the plunger and everything, that's when I wrote down. This is exactly when I realized why I saw her in a vision in my last video, scrubbing the heck out of the bathroom floor. I mean, she was scrubbing the heck out of the bathroom floor like she was in some type of rage or panic, like something like that. But oh my god, I'm gonna just say it. Um, it's a C word. It's either convinced or convicted, but it's very blurry. And the word rape. Just to get that out there. Oh god, that was so hard to say. Um, but yeah, the bathroom floor. I want to know what evidence did they get from the house. Like, did they look at the certain areas in the home? What about the floor? I mean, why is she scrubbing the bathroom floor so vigorously? Like, honestly. Um, and then that's when I heard wipe your mouth. And I actually saw this. I heard a woman and she said, wipe your mouth. And actually saw a little boy and he was like taking out white cloth. Every time Vision want, I mean, every time Spirit wants to show me something like a cloth or something that was used to wipe, I noticed it when I channeled someone else. But it's like this folded white cloth, and he was like wiping his mouth, and he was wiping his mouth really fast. Um, why? I don't know. That's just some weird type of abuse. Um, and then that's when I saw the words murder her, reverse it, her murder. And then that's when I saw a dog. There's this orb. I mean, not an orb. There's a spirit over here. I feel it all up on me. Um, that's when I saw a dog barking at the back door. And I do remember noticing this dog when I was channeling in my last video. I just didn't say anything. But I felt like this in my last video, before I got this information, I felt like it was a dog in the neighborhood that was barking. Like the dog knew what was up. Like he sensed something. And um in this part, I saw a dog. Like, remember how I told you the stroller and the back door was open? Well, this vision led from that. It was like right outside the door, and it was like this. I wouldn't call him bronze, but it was like a golden retriever. Is the word I saw, golden retriever, and it was actually like that color and longer hair type of dog, and he was barking, and I see a trash can again, like one of those roller trash cans. Um, and the words victim just now. But that's when I saw the words traumatize her, reverse it, her traumatized. So I do believe that's something he experienced. And then that's when I heard it was an accident. And then that's when I saw him. This was a vision. I actually saw him playing with like a green dinosaur. He had a green dinosaur in his hand. And then that's when I heard I was playing. And then that's when I saw her victim. Like I saw the words her victim. And then that's when he brought it to my attention that one of his teachers were his favorite. I do feel like this was a female. Um, I saw the word disoriented family service. Excuse me. I saw that just now, by the way. Every time I say I just saw, like I literally just saw it. And then that's when I saw as I was writing this down, because I got to take it off my phone onto paper. But as I was writing down, he favors one of his teachers. That's when I saw the word Father Bury, and I saw that as I was writing. But I really hope that the father doesn't have anything to do with this, because I did see something about a man. But when he pointed it out, he said bad man, bad mom, bad man. But after I wrote down Father Buried, the next thing that I was gonna write down that was coming off of my phone was bad parents. And I actually saw that, like the words bad parents. And I just saw neglected just now. Then that's when, remind you, if you go back to my last video and I talked about the word toxic and the fact that it was some other word that I put with toxic, but I felt like this was something that was in his system. And it's crazy how it comes up again, like how spirit repeats things, because I actually heard this. I heard drink the whole thing. And then as I found myself, I couldn't understand. Like, how I talked about how spirit directs you and makes you like fiddle with certain things, like as a resonance to what happened to them with their death. I remember I brought that up to your attention earlier. That was for a reason, because I couldn't figure out after I heard now drink the whole thing why I kept on going like this to my chest. I watched this motion. It resonates with more of a drinking motion, and I realized what this meant when I got the next set of words. But it's like, drinking. Like this is like the feeling of going down the esophagus, going down through, you know what I mean? Like just going like this, like literally the pattern of going like this. It's kind of remind you of going, you know what I mean? It's not a coincidence. Um, and then that's when I saw it was weird, because I don't know if this was something that happened to him, or is a resonance with his death, or just something, something that happened to him that he experienced. Because I saw a match, like I actually saw matches, and then I saw the words gasoline, and then that's when I actually saw a grill, and this was placed in that same backyard that he keeps showing me, but it's always fenced in. Um, a wooden fence, by the way. What else? And then this is when let me just say it. Okay, so that's when it was like this was at the kitchen sink, and it was like how spirit shows it to you. It's just like a bottle tilting over, but it was one of those pale matte bottles, like something like I forget it, but it's a drink that my mom had a long, long time ago, and my mom likes to save her bottles. So it was one of those. I don't know if it was like a Hennessy or a Chronic or something like that, but it was like one of those purple bottles, and it was a matte color, like it had a pale tone to it, and that's what it reminded me of. And it was like being tilted over, like it was being poured. And then that's when I saw a death toxic symbol. You know how you got the skull and like the two bones going over. It was that. I literally saw that cover my vision after I saw this pale matte bottle, and then hearing her say drink it all before that. Well, not drink it all, drink the whole thing. Oh my god. That's why I was going like this. That's why I saw everything before. And I keep seeing forensic files. And then that's when I heard attempted murder. So I'm thinking, I don't know if this has to do with the way she killed him recently, or if she actually tried this before and it didn't work, and she had to like there was an incident and it just didn't go as planned, and maybe he didn't drink enough or she didn't pour enough. But the words attempted murder, murder attempted. And then that's when I saw a fingerprint. This was in a vision. I saw a fingerprint, and then the words murder innocent. We all know what that means. He's only 5, you guys. Um, and then right after I wrote that, I felt like my nose was like somebody hit my nose. And then that's when it came to me as I was writing this, the words beat her. Reverse it is her beat. So why must she beat up his face? I don't know. But it was like my nose felt like it got punched or something. It hurted really bad. But yeah, that's all I have. Um, it just is crazy. But I also have to mention this too. I didn't write it down, and it sucks that I didn't write it down. But the same day I got this vision and all this information here that I share with you guys in this video, no lie, I swear on my life, I heard something about suicide. Like it came so broken, but I knew it had to do with the stepmother. And it was like suicide. And I saw these like sheets, and they were like being balled up in a sense. And said something else. That's why I wish I could have wrote it down. But all I knew was that she should be on suicide watch. And I see the words attempted murder again. Murder attempted, attempted murder. So what if she really did try to kill herself in the jail cell? Um, and I'm pointing that out because it was brought to my attention that she is on suicide watch now. Like someone said to me, I literally read under my comments today that she's on suicide watch. And then that's when I went back and I like Googled it, and it was like her yellow suit. And I did not know this, I swear on my life. Her yellow jumpsuit meant that she was on suicide watch. Only someone with a guilty conscience can do something in that sense, in a way. You know what I mean? But she definitely should be watched heavily. I don't think she should have any of that extra stuff, because if you get rid of if you can't find the victim, you only have the murderer. You can't lose both of them, right? So that's all I got for the video. I wish I could like really. I saw the words graveyard. Oh my god, graveyard, and I just saw like it was a little white cross sticking out of the ground. It reminds me of the things that we made for our cats when our cats died. But it was like a little white cross in graveyard. And that metal fence that I mentioned to you guys in my last video. Oh my god, wherever he is, I do feel like he has his own personal graveyard in a sense. Not graveyard, gravesite. Um, and every time I think about it, I always see just muddy dirt. Like muddy, like your feet will sink into it. Um, yeah, that's it for my video. Remind you, he's only been missing for like about or over 10 days. And he's still out there. Now, I know a lot of people may hope for the best in this situation, but honestly, for the people that are disbelieving in the situation right now, it is freezing outside where they are. I just remember reading something about it being cold and needing a coat and blah, blah, blah. He's only 5. Even if he was to run away, he wouldn't be able to survive that long out there by himself. Come on, you guys, let's be real. I saw the word abandoned right just now. Abandoned park. You guys, we're overlooking something, and it's right under our noses. And I truly wish that I wasn't so isolated from being able to help. It feels like that, honestly. Not being able to share my story in a sense to the people that it matters most to. Because a lot of people will look down upon this certain stuff. And especially law enforcement, I don't feel like they'll even think twice about taking me seriously. I know some states do, but come on now. Honestly, we're in 2018. I'm also going to be making other videos. Remember to go back and watch part 1 if you didn't, but this is now part 2. Um, and yeah, Make sure to take care of you, like yourselves. I am getting sick again. You know how they said the flu comes back after a week? Well, it's about that time. And I really didn't get over the flu in the first place. So then it just hits you again really hard and you're just like, So, yeah. Have a good night, a good morning, wherever you are. And I will be posting another video that is very important. Peace. Have a good night. I already said that. I was about to repeat myself. Out. But God bless you.